Giving the Panthers a right hammering, putting right some wrongs in Dundee, and picking up 4 points out of 4. Yep, last weekend went well for the Steelers. It was also noteworthy for Colton Fretter, named Elite League Player of the Week, following his 3-goal tally. The Steelers' form has to continue tonight, or the gap which has closed on Cardiff will start to grow again. The Devils have won here in the league and Challenge Cup, and making it 3 out of 3 would be a huge statement of intent. The Steelers are at full strength, and the top line of Waugh, Schultz and Armstrong continues to put up huge numbers, with all 3 in double figures for goals already. Closing to within 3 points of the visitors with still 4 games in hand is the prize they'll be shooting for tonight. And the first shot on goal in real anger from Dowd is saved off the shoulder of Bounds. Steelers able to ice full complement of imports tonight. Here's Dowd. Here's Valdix. Trying to keep the puck away from Gulligan, sent it in, save made by Bounds, he's kicked it away, there's a real scramble in the crease, the Steelers think it's gone in, and Tom Perring says no, it hasn't. Steelers making changes while they have the puck in the offensive zone. Drop pass is going to evade everyone in orange. A little touch by Bordelot has now got Andrew Hotham interested. Skating forward, he'll be such a scoring threat. Even from defence, point a game throughout his Elite League career. Culligan steps forward to keep that one in the zone. And now it's Hagos skating it out really dangerously. Save is made, the puck is still there for the Devils. They need to get this one away, they've done so partially and then knocked on a little further. And now there's a real chase for the puck, which the Steelers are going to win. What a goal that is! How have they made that happen? Out of nothing. Fretter's picked up where he left off. He's got the opening goal. And what hustle to create it. The diving play when it really didn't seem on.
That's true. I mean, you look at the way the last bit of the game has been going here. It's been turnover and then an attack and turnover and an attack and turnover and an attack for both teams. And, Sheffield get away with a real dangerous play in front of their own net, and then some great sort of passing plays to get out of the zone, and then a great diving poke check, let's say, pass across, and then a one-time shot on the low stick side on Ben Bounds, which is a fantastic shot, especially in stride on a big netminder. That's a perfect place. That's very, very difficult for any netminder to get a hold of.
It's been a better game for it. Ratchuk always skated into a blind alley there. And now the Steelers, it might be a little short of the back as Lord brings it forward, shooting on the turn. And the Steelers get skates in the way. It was Bjorklund, the last man back, who made the block. And now Nelson's going to get onto this. Opportunity for Nelson. Oh, he's taken down. It'll be a penalty shot. And it is. Levi Nelson scored 1 out of 2 penalty shots last season. He's got a huge opportunity to extend the Steelers' lead here against Ben Bounds, and Bounds makes the stop.
And then gets a great hit by Perrig.
Puck slapped around, well blocked by the Devils, and they'll be able to work this one out through Batch, or at least they should have done. The puck will slide towards the crease. Dabien wants to get to this first, won't quite manage it. And now Batch will get a second chance. Myers off the board and to the red line. Fretter in front of the Devils bench. Takes it on. Good hands. This is Colton Fretter. He's already scored once. Look at that! Oh my word! That's incredible!
That's a player playing with an absolute ton of confidence. If you look at how many moves he makes here, some great puck movement side to side, stepping around players, and then seeing that he's got the opportunity to go, and then again pulling the puck back across through the legs of the defender, and Boundsy, to be fair, gets over there, but it's unfortunate that he doesn't get enough of it, and Colton Fretter has a wide open net to put the puck into.
Now here comes Bentivolio. Sends the puck around the boards. Devils will get to it behind the goal. Passes out towards Scott Hotham. Back post play, he's trying to feed it back across. The Steelers get legs in the way. Mustakovs dives out with the poke check. Shooting chance, Mustakov saves, puck is loose, and the Steelers will crowd around, but they can't stop the Devils this time. They've got the goal back. It's game on again.
You look at the play here, and it's a shot and the rebound again eludes Mustakovs. And this is what we said about him being 2 or 3 or 4 feet out of the crease. Look, he's scrambling now, and Sheffield aren't clearing the puck. He just about gets there, but look, up and over the shoulder into the top half of the net where you have to beat a goalie that comes down low.
Play just comes to a little bit of a stop. The Devils wait to get into position. And Richardson forward towards Myers. Sent all the way across, it'll reach Haddad. That one was tipped just in front. It's bouncing back awkwardly and it's gone in! The Devils have been able to squeeze one home. Mustakov's caught out as it came back off the end boards, and we are tied.
This is what we said again. Cardiff, the Devils defensemen are not shooting to score. They're shooting to get the puck towards the net. And again, the Cardiff big players get in front of the net. And a bit unfortunate of a bounce, and that literally goes off the back of Mustakov's legs to go in. He doesn't deserve a goal like that scoring against him. But, you know, again, Sheffield have allowed Cardiff to get back in this game.
Fournier. Devils switching it side to side, entering the offensive zone. Now there's going to be an opportunity as Scott Hotham steps forward. Angles against him, he sends it across the crease and the Devils will score! They've turned it right around.
Don't know what Paul Thompson needs to do, if he needs to call a timeout here, but you know, you look at the play here, it's not a play to go to score the goals. It's to get the guys in front of the net. He drives wide, good puck protection on Fitzgerald, and then it's just Franson gets out muscled in front of the net, and you can't have that. He gets beat back from a play that was 30 feet away from his net. He knows that. This is better for Sheffield. They need to get the attack and get the pressure on. Now they need to keep the puck down here with Fitzgerald. He's got to keep the puck down low.
Agos with the pass. The Steelers are moving this nicely. Oh, and they're trying to stick handle through Ulmer, and it doesn't quite work this time from Fretter. Agos will get onto the puck. This is the sort of shift the Steelers were looking for. Can they make it pay with the goal? Oh, just fanning on the play was Fitzgerald as he stepped forward, but pressure is still on the Devils. They're caught in their they're caught in their own zone. Steelers with a spell of offensive pressure. Into the final 7 minutes of this third period. Steelers trailing by a goal. Desbiens looking for a blue line option, but his team have gone for a line change. Swapping defensemen, it's been a long shift. Waiting and waiting, the Steelers, they're not trying to force it if it's not there. Fretter. Crowd are getting urgent, they want a shot to come in, and that one was a long way off target. Fretter's under pressure in the corner, Batch will come forward, and Ulmer will complete the clearance. Desbiens hits him hard into the wall. Steelers will try and transition forward, the pass is intercepted. Asselin, what an opportunity! Goal! Steelers give away, and it could be terminal.
And Perring has given the goal. He had a good hard look at that, and I think is it Ben O'Connor asking the question if it was a bit of goalie interference? Does he push the goalie over and push the puck into the net, or does it go on in? I think it's a clean goal. That it looks like it comes back and goes in before the contact is made with the goalie. But you know, again, Sheffield had all that pressure there for 30-40 seconds. Don't get the goal that they need and don't get the chance that they need, and Cardiff come back and they're deadly on a counter.
I don't like the setup with only one back, but it's worked out for the Steelers. There's the shot, there's the tip, what a save! Made by Bounds. Schultz trying to put it in from a very narrow angle. The play worked superbly. There's the shot, there's another tip, and that one was going wide before Bounds kicked it away. Steelers trying to make that extra skater count. And little puck will come back to Hotham, who can pick his spot. He'll look down the ice. Oh, and it's a really poor mistake to hit it straight at the Steelers. Wah to the side of the goal, it was tipped. Culligan clears out absolutely everybody and will get a stoppage. The Steelers asking whether or not there could be a penalty on the play, but I don't think so. Steelers gain the zone. They'll try and get traffic around the net, trying to centre it across, and it's intercepted. The Devils will not get it out of the zone. It's got to come now for the Steelers. Remember, they need two. Stick handling doesn't work from O'Connor, and it'll be intercepted by Hotham, partially blocked, but time will tick away, and there's no way the Steelers are going to get two from here. It's been an incredible turnaround from the Cardiff Devils. After 45 minutes, they were 2-0 down. They're going to win this game for sure, and they're going to win it as the shot goes over the top. by 4 goals to 2, and their lead at the top of the Elite League is stretched to 7 points. The Steelers will still have 4 in hand, but an opportunity has got away from the men in orange tonight. A game that they led and couldn't see out. It is the visitors who are victorious in this one. No doubt about the goal of the game, though. It went to the man of the match for the Sheffield Steelers, Colton Fretter. His solo effort unassisted at 42.56. One of the best we've seen. But in the end, it's not going to count for any points. 2 goals for Fretter, with the 2 points for the Cardiff Devils.
Well, that's disappointing. We played so well for so long. What happened?
Well, you got to play for 60 minutes, David. And I think the worst thing we did, I mean, wonderful goal by Fretter again. Offensively, he's, other guys have got to get back to his level. And we go 2-0 up, and I think we're in control. When we miss the penalty shot, which can happen, with the power play opportunities that we had in the second period, we didn't bury, and we had chances, we had good chances. And you think, is this going to come back and haunt you? But at 2-0, I felt great, but we stopped playing, we stopped skating, and they picked it up. They were desperate, they were looking to get back in, and then, we've gifted them 3, probably all 4 goals, and that's the disappointing thing.
What was the message that you left the players with just a few moments ago?
Well, if you want to beat Cardiff, you can't turn off. If you want to beat anybody in this league, you can't turn off, and you can't play for 50 minutes. The 2-1 goal was a play that we had puck possession and we gave it away. The second goal, it's just a jam at the net or whatever, and we're not taking sticks away. And the third goal, the fourth goal, and then it's panic, panic, panic. And but if you don't take your offensive chances when you have them, and if you're loose like we were, and you stop playing and you stop competing to the level we know we can, you let teams back in, and they've come and snatched a great road victory for the Cardiff Devils. So, I have to look at the whole thing. I've looked at the goals right now, and I've looked at the plays right now, and we've discussed it in the room as a group, and we have to come back in on Sunday and take it out on the Belfast Giants.
The script was written, wasn't it? Because Fretter scores not just 2 goals, he scores 2 absolute pitch-perfect goals, and the whole place was alive.
Well, there's such a fine margin in this league now between winning and losing, and you have to play for the whole time, and you have to skate for the whole time, and you have to make the right decisions the whole time, because like we do to other teams, they've done to us today, and that's why they're a good team. That's why we're a good team. But there's parts of our game today that it's not unfortunate. I'm not very happy about, and the team aren't very happy about. And like I said, we've got a good bunch of pros, and there's never any finger pointing from me, David. That's not the way I work. We know we didn't perform for 10 minutes and we lost the game. We've got to perform for 60 on Sunday.
Sun comes up on Sunday in the Belfast Giants.
Yeah, sun comes up tomorrow morning, and we've got to get better from tomorrow morning onwards.